Hello, I'm Murray Newlands. Welcome to another episode of Performance Marketing Insider TV. I'm here at New Media Expo in Las Vegas with Dror from Cemmerce. What do you guys do?
So we convert product mentions in people's content into cash for them.
And is that on a CPC or CPA basis?
It's a CPA basis.
Okay.
Basically what we do is we convert those product mentions into active commerce links.
Yep.
And we provide the reader a little hover bubble that shows up. It's actually here in the background.
Okay. So the product's been mentioned in the text. It becomes a hypertext link.
Exactly.
And they pull up a little pop-up, basically.
And what we do in the pop-up is we actually give the reader a price comparison, a live price comparison, so they can decide which of the vendors they want to buy from. That increases the conversion rate, of course, which in turn increases the revenue for the publisher.
And how does that work on mobile as well?
It works really well on mobile, especially if you're looking at like tablets of any kind. Like the smaller, older iPhones, for example, it's not going to look great. The bubble is kind of small and tiny, and you need a magnifying glass to be able to do anything with it. But anything bigger than 4 inches, it works fine.
So obviously, it mainly works with content which is a review content or product-heavy content.
Actually, not entirely so.
Okay.
So we have lots of bloggers on our platform that write about stuff that is not necessarily product-related, but they mention product in their content.
Yep.
So, for example, we have a grandma on our site that writes about her grandkids, and she has a following because she writes about gluten-free food, because her grandkids are gluten intolerant. She has a big following because she writes recipes about gluten-free food and so forth. And every once in a while, she mentions a product, whether it's a gluten-free cake mix or any kinds of things, and we identify that.
Right.
So we generate brand new revenue stream for her. Up until now, she was mostly getting AdWords or the normal advertising or sponsorship kind of money. We just created a brand new revenue stream for her that doesn't compete or replace anything that she's already doing. It just adds new revenue.
And typically, when they install your service, in comparison to say the banner ads that they're running, what kind of revenue uplift do they see?
So it really hugely depends on a few things. Their following, the size of their following, the kinds of products they write about.
Yes.
So clearly electronics pays very differently than cosmetics.
Yeah.
And the third thing is the retailers that are selling that kind of a product. So different retailers pay different things. Usually what we see is we basically double the revenue. So it's almost a dollar to dollar from the regular stuff that they do with what we do.
Fantastic.
So it's a brand new revenue stream that it doesn't compete with the ads, just adds on to them.
And is it presumably, how do you install it?
So that's the beauty. It takes 5 minutes to install.
Yep.
If you are on a normal, like a regular platform, like WordPress or Blogger or Blogspot, or there is a plugin that is there.
Okay.
You just put the plugin into your template, and then we give you a unique code that identifies you as a writer.
Yep.
And you plug that into the plugin. Get it? You plug it into the plugin, and you're up and running automatically. So in the background, we start scanning your code with that plugin, and we find the product mentions. And because you entered that unique code that identifies you, we start sending you money.
And if people want to find out more about this and connect with you, how do they contact you?
So first of all, we have a great site that explains everything. It's cemmerce.com.
Yep.
It's like commerce with an E.
Yep.
And if they want to write, they can always write to me at Dror, D-R-O-R, @cemmerce.com.
Dror, thank you very much. Have a wonderful show.
Thank you.
I'm Murray Newlands. You're watching Performance Marketing Insider TV. I'll see you next time.